Dance all over the world is known as a form of expressive art, whether it be cultural, artistic, recreational, or even just a fun freestyle. One popular dance in particular is ballet, which is also known worldwide, and in the documentary Dance Dreams, Hot Chocolate Nutcracker. In that documentary, we are taken on a journey of a dance studio preparing for the biggest performance they prepared during the holiday season. Each person that is interviewed tells a story of their obstacles and how they overcame it, specifically through dance and the identities they need to form within themselves. It takes a lot of ability in order to form a stable structure of dance, but oftentimes this has to be taught and learned strictly. Ability is created not only physically but emotionally, and it's a long process which can be tedious but is withstood due to the emotional connection that dancers have to their long process and work put into their dance lives. In the documentary, the girls talk about many times they experience fear and insecurities, and it becomes a mental issue within themselves. But they know that in order to succeed, they must overcome that and rise above just as they are being taught in their training, which they eventually learn to do through their emotional connection with dance. In the documentary, you see the instructors and how strict they are with their students, but they also talk about how important it is to have that firm, strict relationship, which allows the students to learn as well as to enjoy their hard work. Dance also helps a collective group community form the identity by preparing the dancers for the rest of their lives. Through proper training and etiquette, these dancers learn to be punctual, respectful, and hardworking. Many times throughout the documentary, Debbie Allen mentions to the audience and to the dancers themselves that their rehearsals are rehearsals for real life. Also, she says their dreams mean nothing if they don't respect it. She is basically setting them up for life and teaches them the proper discipline needed to succeed. Another identity that is focused on is the identity of socioeconomic status, which dance helps form by relying on it. Being a dancer requires a form of payment, which relies solely on how much a family can afford. In most studios, you either can afford or can't afford to dance. In the film, there was a scene where a young dancer talks about her dream, which is to open up a dance academy where the people that attend only have to pay the amount they can afford. She says there are lots of great dancers out there that don't have the opportunities they deserve because they can't afford them. This proves that through dance, the socioeconomic status identity isn't necessarily formed, but instead brought to attention. I feel that dance helps a collective group of community form this type of identity by offering support to those who aren't able to afford being a part of the dance community. For example, at Debbie Allen Dance Academy, otherwise known as DADA, 75% of her students are on scholarships because they cannot afford the cost of tuition. This shows that communities form this identity because they are part of it, as it is an extra cost. In some cases, though, it's free, meaning it's more accessible to those of different socioeconomic statuses. All in all, dance helps create many identities through these careful structure and hierarchies of it. There are many opportunities to grow and become better. I definitely recommend trying out dance as a hobby next time you feel bored because there's lots that comes with it. Thank you.